Libra. Hope you're doing well. This is going to be your general reading for March 15th through March 31st, 2018. Hard to believe it's already March. Holy moly. The year has been flying by, and this recent Virgo full moon, I'm not sure how that affected you. I would love to hear in comments. I know for me, it really, I really slowed down and went in to kind of ask myself, you know, what am I here to give the world? What is my service, you know, of giving for people? And I had a very, very peaceful feeling that this full moon was my moon. So definitely the one where I feel big change in my life coming. So again, general reading for all Libras, March 15th through March 31st, 2018. What do Libras need to know? Okay, wow. Starting off with three major arcanas, we've got the Hanged Man, got the Strength card, and then we've got the Chariot. So, wow, I feel like you've kind of been hanging out for a little while. You know which way you want to go, but you haven't quite taken the step yet. You're really, you know, if you look at this card, he's just kind of hanging out. Even though he's upside down, he's comfortable. He doesn't look like he's in a rush to move forward. But when I look at this bright sun around his head, I feel like he knows where he wants to go and he knows what he wants to do in his life. So this could be relating to career, a relationship, maybe a move, something big in your life. You know what you want to do, but you're not quite ready yet to untie yourself and get moving. I like that. And then following that, you have the Strength card. So again, whenever you're ready to make this decision to remove yourself from the Hanged Man position, you're ready to go. You have the strength to not force anything. And I think this will be your key of when you're ready to move forward. Because if you look at this lady, she's not chasing after this lion, right? Look at her position. She has kind of surrendered and she's letting it come to her. She's letting this big, strong, fierce creature come to her. And I love this little infinity sign above her head. She's very connected. She's very clear of her path and what is to happen moving forward. So when you're ready to come down and take a step forward, you are totally backed by the universe and the strength to continue to trust your intuition and let it move you forward. And then you have the Chariot, which I find really amazing because, you know, the Chariot is movement forward. But if you look at these two sphinxes here, it's a blend of dark and light. So again, during your timeout moment here, you may be trying to figure out your light and dark and really be with both of those aspects of yourself, because until you come in balance between the two, you can't move forward. Otherwise, you're, you know, if you're too much on the dark side, you're going to veer off this way. If you're too much on the lighter side, you're going to veer off this way. So only when you surrender to that inner strength and trust with the divine can you move forward in the right direction. And again, when you look at this guy, he's just solid in his chariot. He's not, you know, pushing forward. He's not asking these sphinxes to go any faster. He's really trusting the process as well. Very, very powerful end of the month here. So I'm just going to pull a couple more cards here. On the Chariot, I'm curious, what is the direction that Libras are going in? Is this related to work? Is it related to love, relationship? So what is the direction that Libras are ready to go in? Very nice. Okay. I feel like it's moving towards love. You've kind of been working on yourself. Now it's starting to come together. This part, you're working on yourself. You know what you want. You know which way you want to go. You're ready to not fight. You're ready to surrender and let it come to you. And when the time is right, by divine timing, you're ready to move forward, which makes sense because when this 5 of Wands pops up, like, it came up in reverse, by the way. So you're done fighting. See all these people, and they don't even know what they're fighting for. They've just been fighting. They're just swinging these, wands around. You can see they don't look like they're very experienced. But the 5 of Wands is fighting, you have this passion inside of you. You have this fire, but you've almost been fighting against yourself, I feel, Libra. And when you can surrender that and allow the Chariot to move you forward, I mean, you absolutely have the Wheel of Fortune, fate, divine timing. Everything's going to come in easily, but you've got to let go of this. You've got to quit fighting. You've got to quit just swinging these wands around aimlessly, looking for something to grasp onto, right? And really get back into that trust, into the surrendering and allowing life to move you forward, because once you do that, I love this Wheel of Fortune card because the circle almost reminds me of a clock. It's like perfect timing. It's just going to come right in, and it's balanced on all 4 corners. It's got the beautiful blue sky behind, and even there are clouds there, but they're lifting. So, and this is just shining through the center, and I feel like once you get to that trust and you're done fighting and you're ready for the Chariot to move you forward, you've got this lovely Knight of Cups coming in, an offering of love, someone who's grounded and emotional but sure of himself. If you look at how straight his back is, look how sturdy his feet are. Even the horse looks very confident in his feelings, in his movement forward. So whoever this is coming in for you, it's going to be solid. I don't think it's going to be wishy-washy, which is awesome. I love the Knight of Cups because he just looks ready. It's like, here I am, here's this cup, here's my emotions, here's my heart, I'm ready to move forward. Let's see where this goes. I don't feel any resistance around this. So let's do a little more clarification on the Knight of Cups. What do we need to know about this Knight of Cups? Libras, March 15th through March 31st. What do we need to know about this Knight of Cups? Okay, got the Knight of Wands and the Hierophant, followed by the Tower. Interesting. Okay, so the Knight of Cups, he's going to come in really solid. He or she, this is, either gender. And there's going to be a lot of passion as well. And he is grounded and sure moving forward, but he also has these emotions in him that are very passionate, and they may come up faster than he feels ready for. If you look, he looks a little bit wobbly here. Or who knows, maybe this is you. Maybe this solid, emotional person coming in is making you, Libra, feel like, whoa, what is all this? It's almost too much, too fast. I feel a little ungrounded. Look at the horse's feet are off the ground. It's not even looking forward. So knowing that, I would just remember to trust the process. So you've got the Hierophant next. Really, again, going back to the trusting of the Wheel of Fortune, the strength, the Chariot to move you forward in the right direction. And the Hierophant is, again, connecting you from above, your higher self, trusting the process, letting it come through. If you look, these two men on the bottom, or two people here, they're kind of surrendered in a way. And you've got the Hierophant who is like, hands up, like, I surrender to the divine, I'm letting it come through, I'm in no rush to move forward. And just really, really trusting your higher self, because I feel like if you don't trust your higher self, it's all going to come crashing down. So knowing that whoever this person coming in is, knowing that they are solid and they are serious with their intentions and their emotions for you, you can prepare yourself to not let it knock you over or be too much or be too overwhelming. Because if you do, it's going to all come crashing down, okay? And we don't want that. But if it does, always know the Tower, yes, it's an ending. It's things are forced to be finished. If that's the case, then maybe this person was not the right person for you. But you've still gotten through. And all the way, if you look from the Hanged Man, you're being guided by the universe every single step of the way. Surrendering here with the Strength card. The Chariot's pulling you forward. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, divine timing. You've got the Hierophant that is, again, just confirming to your higher self. Staying connected with that higher power to keep this from happening. I feel like this card did not show up because this is going to happen. I think this is it could happen if you're not aware of staying grounded and staying connected with your higher self. Okay? And I'm just going to pull one card here to clarify kind of everything, wrap the whole reading together. But all in all, the end of March, Libra, this is looking pretty good. You've got a lot of powerful cards here and a lot of support from the universe helping you through, which I love that. So let's see what we got here. New beginnings. Okay. New beginnings. You look at this card, she's holding that bouquet of flowers that's kind of just looks like it's going to blossom just straight into her life. And that actually makes a lot of sense because here you are, you're not blossomed yet. You're just hanging out, waiting for the signs, waiting to move forward. And then all of this is a new beginning. When you surrender and you have that strength to allow things to come to you, and for the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune all to move you forward by divine guidance, you're bound to come to new beginnings. Even if it is a Tower moment, it's still a new beginning. New beginnings are always good no matter what they are because it includes growth, movement forward, and allowing. I feel for myself, I'm a Libra rising and Libra sun. New beginnings for me are like a sign of growing, a sign of learning, because for a new beginning, like something has to end. So this could be really that you're ending the fighting. You're done with this. You're done with being knocked over and being wobbly and having other people knock you off your solid grounding, and I feel like this is really pushing you to just come back to center, come back to your higher self. This is where the universe will come through and support you every single step of the way, which is so awesome and so exciting. Because you want to keep this from happening, but all in all, it's a new beginning. So that's it. That was your general reading for Libras, March 15th through March 31st. I hope that resonated with you. If not, don't worry. Don't force anything or force yourself to feel anything. Keep trusting. And you can also watch your moon sign and your rising sign. Sometimes those will relate to you more easily. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.